All right, here we go. Second game of the day. This morning we played the Alaska Wolves 18U team. Came out 5-0 win. And this evening we are playing against the 16 Team Alaska team. 18s are in whites. We'll be going left to right first. Filling in for Rosie as she's away at a family wedding tonight. Hopefully I don't mess people's names up. I think I got them, but bear with me if I don't. Four-man ref team. We have 3 coaches on the bench. Team will be leaving for Anaheim mid to late week this week to go down to LA and play 3 games down there against some top-rated teams. It'll be good for the team. Looks like we're going to go with 15-minute periods. Schmitty and net. Fitzy and Kime on defense. Matviv, Richard, and Jusak up front. Matviv's going to be taking the face-off. He had 4 points earlier today, a hat trick and an assist. All right, Matviv and Richard heading to the net. Matviv following it into the corner, back over to Richard behind the net. Jusak goes in to help him out. Richard comes out with it, trying to get a centering pass. Jusak follows it behind the net. 16s are able to clear the zone. Fitzy's going to hustle back. Richard coming the other way. Shot saved by the 16s goalie. 14-19 in the first. We're going to get a line change. Got Holler and Dietz on defense. Lynch taking the face-off. Poison and Tunney up front. Lynch will follow it into the far corner. Back to the D. Dietz walks it up. Takes a shot. Saved by the goalie. Hey. All right. Lynch again with the face-off. '16s going behind the net. Holler steps up. 16s are able to take it back. Clear the zone off the glass. Dietz hustling back. Holler back up the half wall. Crossing over. Oh, and a save by the goalie. I'm going to move down. I got to move down a couple. Like, all I can hear is her yelling. Can't hear myself. 13:45 left here in the first period. Arno and Heiner on defense. Matthews. Heiner working for it here on the glass. 16s able to clear the zone. Heiner staying with it, chipping it up the glass, gonna follow it. Deals up front with them. 16s dump it into our zone. Schmidt goes out and touches it. Heiner on the glass. Towards Beals, 16s sends it back into our zone. Arno up to Heiner. 16s take it back over. Back to their D off the boards. And we get icing. 12:51 left in the first period. Juzak, Richard, and Medvedev. Fitzy and Keim on defense. Gonna get a change out on the 16 center and our center. Juzak will take it now. 16s into the corner. Comes back to Fitzy. Fitzy holding the line, sending it back in. Juzak taking a shot, gets blocked. Doesn't make it through. 16s are able to clear the zone over to the half wall. Medvedev hustling back for it. Right in front of our bench. He's got a couple of 16s with him. Juzak comes in. Keim takes it, goes behind the net. Passing back to Fitzy. Fitzy coming to this side, sending it up to Richard. And then Keim. Keim taking it in the offensive zone, takes a shot, comes off a leg pad, goes into the corner. He's going to chase after it. Fitzy with the shot, gets blocked. They clear the zone. Fitzy will hustle back for it, and we get an icing call. 12:04 left in the first period. We'll get some line changes for both teams. Dietz and Holler on defense. Poison, Lynch. And Tunney up front. Lynch with the face-off. Talking to the wingers. Making sure they're on their dots. Hash marks. 16s wrapping behind the net. Up. Poison able to turn it, send it back in. Tunney will follow it behind the net. 16s trying to clear that zone, and they do. Holler stepping up, getting a stick on it. Tunney getting in there with Holler. Holler comes away with it. Goes for the long pass. Shot and goal. Nice job. Poison with the goal from Holler. All right, 1-0 at 11:37, first period. 18s are up. Yowit with the face-off. Wins it. Holler looking for his pass. He's going to go ahead and take it. He's got a little bit of space in front of him. Heiner will follow it into the corner and behind the net. 16s have it. Drop passing to their D. Holler trying to step up. Almost get the stick on it. 16s bring it into our zone. Beals is able to steal it back. Holler up the half wall. 16s are able to double back and get to it first. And we get a breakaway for the 16s. Schmidt bats it away into the corner. Makes its way up to Heiner. Heiner looking for a pass. Cross ice. Beals into the corner. Yowit in the corner with Beals. And a couple of 16s working together, trying to get it off the wall. 16s are able to come out with it. 16s up the wall. Arno able to get it back. Richard there to help him out, coming into the zone. Richard's got a lot of company with him. Matviv sends it back into the corner towards Richard and comes back, holds the line. Back out to Arno. Arno will pick it up. He's got Maselli on him from the 16s. Maselli staying with it. Backhanded shot up and above our goal. Matviv in the far corner. Up to Juzak. Richard will come pick it out. 16s get it going the other way. 16s in neutral ice. Getting regrouped. Matthews to Arno. Arno back up to Matthews. Matthews in neutral ice over on the half wall. 16s able to take it back. We're going to come over to Richard on this near side. Richard to Matviv. Matviv crossing over to Matthews with a goal. Nice work, boys. Way to see that. 9:19 left in the first period. Goal by Matthews. Assist by Matviv. 2-0. Team Alaska 18s. Fitzy and Keim on defense. Honey, Lynch. Oop. There we go. Tiny will follow it behind the net. Their goalie's playing it. He's going to put on the pressure. Fitzy steps up, sends it in towards the net. 16s regrouping. Keim steps up to play it. 16s coming into our zone. Fitzy able to get to it first, sending it around over to Poison. One touches it up and out of the zone. We come into the offensive zone. Shot by Keim and save. 8:34. Poison, Lynch, and Tunney still up front. And Keim and Fitzgerald on defense. Lynch with face-off. Lynch comes out with it. Puts it on net. Leg pad save by the 16s goalie. 16s clearing the zone. Keim coming over. Nice hit. Fitzy is going to get a call for roughing. It's going to go into the box. So we'll have a 2-minute penalty kill. 8:20 left here in the first period, and this is the first penalty of the game. Keim for 2 minutes roughing. Holler, Yowit, Beals, and Dietz on this PK. We're going to be on Cole's glove side. Yowit with the face-off. 16s holding the line up to the top. Misplay out to the D. D to D pass. Takes a shot. Comes off his blocker out to the side. 16s able to hold it in. It's going to clear the zone. Yowit stays on it. 16 circle back around, coming back into the zone. Holler puts on the pressure behind the net now. shot and save. 737. 116 left in the penalty kill. Metviv with the face-off, clearing the zone. 16s are able to hold it, bring it back in. Matthews putting on pressure on the boards. Metviv there to help him out. Shot blocked by our defense. 16's trying to center it up. Metviv takes it out of the zone, going into our offensive zone, crossing over. Sixteen's coming the other way again. Metviv back to his defense, over to Matthews, back up to Metviv. Arno. 16's coming into our zone. Makes it in. 6:45 left in the first period. Sneaks it in between the leg pad and the post. All right, we are back on 5-on-5. Fitzy, Kime, Lynch, Tenney, and Poison. Poison, back to Fitzy. Up to Lynch, to Poison. Shot off the glass. Fitzy sends it back in. Poison's going to follow it to the far corner. Lynch is there to help him out. Kime sends it back in. Fitzy steps up, takes a shot, gets blocked. He's able to hold the line. Takes it into the corner. Passes. Kime sends it back in. But we get called for offsides. I don't think it was out. 6:03. Score is 2-1. 18s are up. Same lineup. Lynch again. Poison chasing after it. Kime stepping up. 16s flip it up out into the neutral zone. We have a 2-on-1. No connection there for them. So they're going to regroup. We're able to clear the zone. Tunney is going to take it up the ice. 16s regrouping again in their defensive zone. Able to clear it. Tunney sending it up and out off a 16s player, I believe. So we're going to come out into the neutral area. 5:29. Just outside of our defensive zone. Yowit with that face-off. Dietz and Holler on defense. Dietz behind the net. Back over towards Holler. Beals in the far corner. Holler there to help him out. Beals coming around the net. Towards Yowit. Beals again. Going into the zone. Yowit working for it. 16s able to clear the zone all the way down, so we're going to get icing call. 4:49 left in the first period. Beals, Yowit, and Heiner. Dietz and Holler. Yowit with the face-off. Over to Beals. Beals sends it in. Yowit will follow it behind the net. Beals now following it. 16s able to clear the zone. Dietz following it behind our net. Holler gets in to help out. Metviv taking it into the zone, splitting the D, taking a shot and goal. Nice shot. 419, goal. 3-1, 18s. Richard, Metviv, and Jusak up front. Holler up the boards towards Richard. We're going to switch sides. Jusak will follow into the corner. Metviv putting on some pressure. Richard and Holler, 16s, kind of dancing with it on their own blue line. Richard will follow it in, put on the pressure. Dietz retreating back, going behind the net, going to get regrouped. Over to Holler. Holler up towards Richard. 16s are able to take it back. Jusak will follow it into the far corner. Over to Dietz. Dietz comes in through the neutral zone. Holler sends it in deep. Jusak will follow it into the far corner. Metviv behind the net. Sixteens working hard to clear it out. Up and out of play. 3:07. Poison, Tunney, Lynch, and Arno, along with Matthews. Sixteens. Arno putting on some good pressure. 16s are able to get it into our zone. Schmidt goes back, plays it, sends it over to Poison, over to Lynch. Schmidt paddles it away into the corner. 18s have some momentum going into the zone. Lynch in the far corner. 16s get it going the other way. Poison gets a stick on it. Matthews steps in, up to Tunney. 16s taking a shot, up and out of play. 2:09 left here in the first period. 3-1, Team Alaska 18s. Yowit will take the face-off. 16s are able to hold the line, send it back in. Keim's going to follow it into the far corner. Beals is there to help him out. Yowit comes in. Fitzgerald also over there. Fitzy follows it into this corner with Yowit. Fitzy coming out with it up to Heiner. Heiner crossing over to the other side to Keim. Keim trying to connect with Beals. He's going to follow it in. Heiner up. Puck gets past. Keim will get it reset over to his D-buddy, Fitzy. Up towards Heiner. Fitzy. And offsides. .124. Fitzy and Keim still on defense. We have a change out for Metviv, Richard, and Jusak up front. Metviv going to follow it. Fitzy, drop back, pick it up. Up towards Richard. Richard is able to clear the zone. Metviv goes in to help him out along the boards. Fitzy over to Keim. Up to Richard. Richard gets a stick on it. But we're going to call icing. 105. Holler and Dietz out on defense. Same forward line out. Vive with face off. Up and out into the netting. 1 minute even left. Vive with the face off. Dietz sending it around. Richard will step up. Holler now. Holler over to Juzak. Up to Matviv. Matviv in the far corner. Juzak steps in to help him out. Juzak stays. 16's going behind the net. 16's bringing it into our zone. Dietz able to get it going the other way. Matviv, far side by the half wall, coming into our zone. Stays with it, trying to center it up. Came off the post, I think. Holler holding the line over to Dietz. Dietz taking it in deep. Sending it to the middle. Back to Holler. Holler with the shot. Gets deflected off. Doesn't make it through. 16's clearing the zone. Over to the half wall. And that's the end of the first period. 18's are up. 3-1. All right, here we go. 15 minutes on the clock, heading into the second period. Schmidt will be in the net to the right this time. We'll be going right to left. We're in whites. Still learning the lines here. I haven't commentated for this team before, so bear with me as I learn the lines. All right, we've got Arno and Matthews on defense. Poison, Juzak, and Tunney up front. Tunney will hustle after it. 16's getting some momentum as they bring it into our zone. Arno gets it going over the other way towards Poison. Comes off of his skate though, so 16's are able to get regrouped. Sending it all the way down. They say touch, no icing. Juzak in the corner, battling to get it out. Clears it all the way out. Up to Poison. Trying to cross it over to Tunney. Wasn't able to connect. 16's take it back. Tunney, though, is able to recapture it. Juzak behind the net. Poison goes in to help out. Poison back to D. Arno over to Matthews. Matthews in the corner, sending it around. Tunney will hustle after it. Tunney stays with it. Blazon goes in there to help out. Oh, Matthews gets a stick on it. Able to keep it in the zone. 16s are trying to get regrouped here. Matthews had a good idea, but I guess it was a little bit out of the zone when he batted it down. So we're going to get called for offsides. 13:36 left here in the second period. Yowett, Beals. Heim and Fitzy, along with Heiner on the ice. Beals in the corner, working for it. He's got Yowett. Yowett's going to follow into the far corner now. Heiner behind the net with Yowett. A couple of 16s players, 3 of them actually, trying to get something going. 16s able to clear it out, but we keep it in the zone. 16s now bring it out into the neutral area. A little circle around to get centered, I guess. Keim's going to follow it into our defensive zone, far corner, bring it behind the net. Looking for some open ice. Fitzy, other way. Up to Heiner. Beals. Seeing Fitzy, who's open. He's going to bring it into the offensive zone. Fitzy crossing over to Metviv. Metviv picking it up, circling back around. 16s trying to clear it. Metviv's able to hold the line, comes back out. Keim now is going to bring it into the zone. Metviv dropping back to hold the line. 16s taking it back. Tunney staying with it. And that's icing. 12:05. Lynch, Metviv, Dietz, Holler, and Heiner, I believe. Is that Heiner? No, Richard, sorry. Metviv staying on it. Richard's going to go over to the far side. The half wall with Holler trying to get it off. 16s making forward progress into our zone. Dietz pushes them into the corner. 16s trying to get a centering pass. We take it back. Dietz passing up to Holler. 16s are able to get a stick on it and get it going the other way. Dietz putting on pressure. 16s trying to take a shot from a hard angle. We get a whistle. Holding. Lynch is going to the box for holding. So we have a 2-minute PK. 11:24 left here in the second period. Metviv, Juzak. Lynch. Shot, leg pad save, off to the corner. Trying to center it up. Didn't make it through. Juzak coming the other way. Metviv there to help him out. Juzak making his way through quite a bit of traffic. 16s turn it around. Sixteens up to the top. Take a shot. Wide. And he's got it covered up. 10:44. Minute 20 left in our PK. Fitzy, Keim, Metviv, and Juzak out on this PK. D to D pass for the 16s, trying to cross it over. Goes into the corner. TAk will follow it. Kime in the corner. Out to the D. Trying to send it in. Didn't make it through. TAk clear in the zone. 16s retreating back to get regrouped. They're bringing in. Kime clearing it back out. 16 still with possession here in this near corner. 30 more seconds. Kime getting a stick on it. Doesn't make it through to the goalie. Fitzy in the corner. Fitzy comes out with it, looking for open ice, up to Metviv. Metviv going into the offensive zone, takes a shot. Fitzy there to follow it up. 16s. Trying to get organized here as they go into our defensive zone. 9:22, we are at full strength. Poison hustling after it. Poison looking for his pass, crossing it over. Wasn't able to connect with Lynch or Tunney. Good idea though. Dietz walking it in, taking a shot. Didn't make it through. Tunney following it in. Haller is going to step up, going into the corner. Looking for his centering pass. 16s rim it around over to Haller on this side. Into the corner. Poison there to back him up. 16's just trying to chip it out. Beals drops back. Passes over to Dietz. Dietz at center ice. Going to take it through into the zone. Takes a shot and picks up his own rebound, but the rebound's too high. Beals far side. Trying to center it up. 16's just trying to clear it out again. And we get icing. 8:17 left here in the second period. 3-1, Team Alaska 18s. Dietz, Haller on defense. Heiner, Yowit, and Beals up front. Yowit with the face-off. And we get a whistle. Okay, Heiner taking the face-off. Back to Haller, takes a shot, little high. Dietz sends it in on net. Goalie with the save. Haller steps up. Yowit. Dietz now will step up into the corner. Haller will drop back, cover him. Heiner working for it on the boards. He'll follow it in. Yowit goes behind the net, putting on the pressure as the 16s are trying to clear it out. Beals and Yowit. Yowit sends it back in. Heiner with Beals behind the net with a couple of 16s. Beals staying with it, far corner. Out to Yowit, comes off his boot. Haller stepping up on the half wall, looking for his pass. He's got a few guys on him, running out of real estate, so he's going to go behind the net, get it up to Beals, and then he'll go pick it back up off the half wall. Come on, guys. Haller. Who's D-Buddy. A lot of action there in front of the net. Heiner staying with it. Beals. Heiner able to get turned. Oh. Coming into our zone now. Dietz will follow it to the far corner with Metviv. Schmidt puts a glove on it and kills it. 6:31. Metviv with the face-off. Shot, blocker save out to the corner. Lynch on the wall. Arno. Matthews over to Metviv. Matthews driving to the net, wasn't able to connect with the pass over. Metviv staying on it. Richard here on the boards. 16s are able to clear it out to Arno. To Matthews, then Metviv. Ooh, nice athletic save by their goalie. Arno going to regroup. Off the boards, up to Lynch. Metviv and Lynch trying to keep it in. Arno steps up, holds that line. 16's on the half wall. He loses his stick, so we have an opportunity here with Metviv. Metviv taking a shot. We need a rebound, and the goalie's on it, and we get a whistle. 5:31 left in the second period. We've got Juzak, Tunney, Fitzy, and Kime. Shot gets blocked out. Fitzy over to Kime. Kime's got some pressure on him. Gonna go into our zone into the far corner. Tunney off the boards trying to clear it out, and he does. We've got a penalty being assessed for the 16s coming in for interference. So this will be our first power play of the night. 5:13 left in the second period. Juzak, Tunney, Kime, Fitzy. Fitzy. To Kime. Crossing it over, lots of traffic. 16's going to go in the other way. We're able to hustle back for it. Poison in front of the net, circling back. Giving it to Fitzy, who's going to take it into the zone, dropping back to Poison. Back to Fitzy. Over to Juzak, to Kime. Kime at the top. Kime going to drop down behind the net. Back over to Juzak, up to Fitzy, to Kime, down low to Tunney with a gorgeous goal. I'm sure no one saw it. It was beautiful. Point blank goal by Tunney. 4:16, we are 4-1. Nice power play goal there for the 18s. Fitzy and Kime still on defense. Beals, Yowit. And Heiner up front. Heiner's going to put on the pressure. Fitzy stepping up on the half wall, sending it in. Yowit will chase after it into the far corner. Beals there to help him out. Beals takes it away. He's got a couple of 16s who step in though. Heiner. 16s coming into the neutral zone. Kime. Up to Yowit. Yowit able to maintain possession through a couple of folks. Heiner, far side. Fitzy is able to grab it off the wall. Coming over to this side, sends it around. Yowit will pick it up. Heiner, far corner. And we get a whistle. Roughing. 16's going in the box again, so we will be on a power play again for 2 minutes. 3:20 left in the period. 2-minute power play for 18s. 16s are in the box for roughing. Holler, Dietz on defense. Metviv Lynch and Richard up front. Matviv with the face-off. 16s come out with it. Lynch is putting on the pressure behind the net. Richard steps in to help him out. Sorry, too far pan. Holler lost his footing, but he's catching up. Dietz. Staying with it. Up to Lynch. Over to Holler. Holler bringing it into the zone. Dropping it back to Matviv. To Dietz at the top. Back to Matviv, far side. Matviv has some company with him. 16s are on him. Dietz. Cycling around. Over to Lynch. Didn't have a good connection, but back to Lynch. Hops out of the zone, so we're going to have to retreat back. Dietz will control it. Get it sent over towards Richard and Matviv. Matviv working to get it into the zone. Holler's able to pick it up, take it in for him. Richard behind the net. Richard looking for his pass back to Matviv. Matviv trying to send it over. 16s. Kind of had a deflection that went towards the goalie and he was able to cover it up. 2:04 left in the period. We've got 44 seconds left of this power play. Holler and Dietz still on defense. Tunney, Juzak, and Poison up front. Juzak wins it. Back to Holler. Over to Tunney. Back to Holler. Holler walking it in. Into the corner. Looking for his pass. Over to Dietz at the top. Dietz. Over to Poison. 16s are able to get it going the other way. But he's got nobody with him. So he loses it. Tunney picks it up behind the net. Drops it back to Dietz. Dietz loses his footing. But Juzak's there to pick it up for him. Juzak will take it deep into the zone. Tunney's there to help him out. Dietz isn't able to hold the line, so he's going to hustle back for it. But we're going to get an icing call, I believe. Nope, no icing. 1:20 left here in the period. 16s are at full strength. Dietz staying on it behind the net. Comes out of the zone. Poison putting on the pressure as the 16s are trying to get regrouped. Juzak now. 16s taking a shot from the top of the circle. Poison passing over to Matviv. Heiner. Heiner circling around, looking for his pass to Yowit. Yowit right in the middle. 16s are able to clear it out. Heiner staying with it. Yowit's going to put on the pressure as it goes back into the zone. Heiner will follow it out of the zone. 16s will retreat back to their defense as there's less than 20 seconds left in this period. It's going on net. Cole plays it. Up to Beals. Then Yowit. 16s. Pick it up, send it down. And that's the end of the second period. Team Alaska 18s are up 4-1. All right, so our third period is going to be cut short a little bit. We've got 11 minutes on the clock for the third period. First two were 15 minutes. But we are running out of time, so we're going to do an 11-minute third period. Schmitty's going to be in the net to the left. We'll be going left to right. If you're just joining us, we are whites, and Team Alaska 18s are up 4-1 with 11 minutes left to play. We've got Matviv, who's going to be taking the face off. Nope, he's not. Stays with it, though, putting on the pressure. Takes a shot. Save, goes out to the corner. Lynch and Matviv. 16s. Trying to clear it out of the zone. We're staying with it. Arno. Matviv up to Richard, to Lynch, who's going to go into the zone. Over to Matviv. Nice shot. Saved by the goalie. 10-28. Good idea, boys. Keep it going. Matviv took that face off. Back to D. Over to Arno. D-buddy. Takes a shot. Drops the puck, though, and is able to cover it up before someone can come in for the rebound. Matviv again with the face-off. Lynch will follow it into the corner. Matviv on the far side. Richard there to help out if necessary. Matviv is able to handle it, going behind the net, looking for his pass. Back to Arno at the top. Arno trying to get it over to his D-buddy Matthews. Matthews hustling hard for it to keep it in the zone, but we get called for offsides. 10:01. Time. Behind the net. He's got some pressure on him. Passing it up. Back to Matviv. To Lynch. Gonna cross over to this near side. 16's gonna go in the other way. Fitzy's gonna put on some pressure. They loop around. Looks like we're gonna be going into the box. We have a holding call coming for the 18, so we have a 2-minute PK in our future. 9:31 left to play. Fitzy going to the box for holding. Yowit, Poison, Holler, and Tunny. Tunny will be taking the face off. 16's come away with it. Poison putting on some pressure. Holler able to poke it away. Dietz stepping into the corner. 16 still with possession. Bring it out to the top. Walking it over. Passing across the ice. Tunny putting on some pressure as they try and get it centered up. Holler stays with it. 16's still with possession. 1:21 left. 16's doing their best to spread out the 18's. Clear across the ice. Trying to center it up. We clear the zone. There we go. We've got Tunny. Woo! Got it just in front of him. Wasn't quite able to get a touch on it. Not a good solid one anyway. 16's are going to come back this other way. 16's walk it in, take a shot. Didn't make it through. They turn it around, take another. Ooh. We get a whistle. I think the net was off. 35 seconds left in our PK. 8:06 left in the game. Yowit with the face-off. Matthews sending it behind the net over towards Heiner. They clear the zone. 16s will have to regroup. D to D pass. Yowit putting on some good pressure, making them run out of their real estate. Matviv in there as well. 16s are able to bring it into our zone. Heiner. And Yowit, along with Matthews, all on the line. Heiner in the corner with Yowit. Beals. 16s come out with it. Yowit passing around over towards Arno. Beals looking for some open ice. Is able to get through. 16s coming the other way. Beals dropping back to Richard. Richard looking for his pass. Giving it to Matviv. 16s take a shot. Save by Schmitty. 6:41 left in the game. What? Trying to clear it out. Nice save. 16s. Oh, we get it back. Clear the zone. Richard. Drive into the net. Backhander. Leg pad save by their goalie. They come back the other way. Richard staying with it right on the net. Lynch going to go into the zone with it. Looking for a pass for Richard. Blocker save out to the corner. Matviv staying on it with Tunney. Nice shot by Lynch at the top of the circle. Richard. Another shot. Another rebound shot by Matviv. Putting on some good pressure. Keeping the goalie busy here. Lynch in the far corner. 5:30 left to play. Another shot. Time sends it in. No rebound. 5:22 left to play. We'll get a full line change. We've got Juzak, Poison, and Tunney, along with Dietz and Holler. Shot saved by the goalie. Juzak with the face-off. Poison back to Dietz. Back to Poison. Over to Juzak in the far corner. Juzak going to go around the net. Looking for his pass. Back to his D to Holler. Holler back to Juzak. Sends it in. A lot of traffic there in the crease. Didn't connect with anyone, so Tunney's going to follow it. Juzak stays on it. Dietz holds the line, walks it back in, takes a shot wide of the net. Holler now. He's going to stay with it on the far side. 16s are able to, not quite. Holler stays with it. Holler takes a shot. And there's a holding call that's going to happen for the 16s. So we have a power play coming our way. 4:36 left in the game, and the 18s are on a 2-minute power play. Dietz, Holler, Tunney, Juzak, and Poison still on the ice. Juzak will be taking the face-off. Tunney follows it into the corner. Haller picks it up off the boards, walks it in, passes back to Dietz at the top. Over to Poison, takes a shot, no rebound, saved by their goalie. Juzak again with the face-off. Poison battling for it on the glass. Tunney goes into the corner. Poison there to help him out. They're both in there with a couple of guys. 16s come out with it. Chip it all the way down. Haller picks it up, gives it to Dietz. Dietz going to circle back around. Going through center ice himself. And to the outside, walks it right into the crease. A lot of sticks and a little bit of shoving. 3:54 left to play. 1:18 left of our power play. We're going to get a line change. Got Yowett, Heiner, Beals, Matthews, and Arno on the ice. We're going to be over here on the glove side of the goalie. Yowett with the face-off. Matthews going to walk it over. Pass it to Heiner. Heiner sends it in, tries to find that seam where Beals is. Arno deep into the corner with Beals. Pops it out to Heiner. Then Matthews at the top. Back to Heiner. Is going to hold that line. Give it back to Matthews. Matthews backhands it over to Juzak. Arno. Another shot from Arno, and we get a whistle. Nets off. Several shots there right in a row, point blank range. Their goalie's definitely working hard tonight. 3:17 left to play. 41 seconds left of our power play. Arno and Matthews still on defense. Beals, Yowett, and Heiner still up front. 16's cleared out, and we're going to get icing call. Yowett will be taking the face off again. Yowett over to Heiner. Back. Ooh. There we go. We keep it in. Matthews sends it in to Beals. Beals on the boards. Back to Matthews. Matthews trying to get it back to Beals. They switch spots. We've got Matthews going to the box now for holding. So we're going to come down into our zone. We've got 4-on-4 hockey for 7 seconds. Sorry. We'll come down into our defensive zone on Cole's blocker side. Time, Metviv. 16s. We're not able to hold the line. Metviv is going to make a go for it. No, walks it right in. Richard there to back him up. Another backhanded shot by Metviv. 16s are at full strength. Richard stays with it. Time, turning around, getting it over. Making some ice, getting it to Fitzy. Fitzy, center ice. He's got Metviv driving to the net with him. Fitzy passing up front. 16s get it going the other way. Time and Fitzy hustling back. 16s centering it up and goal. Their power play goal. Their 2 goals tonight have been on power plays. We are 4-2, 1:55 left to play. And Matthews is out of the box. We've got Richard, Holler, Dietz, Metviv, and Heiner on the ice. 16s drawing back, D-to-D pass. Richard will follow it. Lynch on the opposite side. Up to Lynch. Trying to pass it out. 16s pick it up. Definitely some intensity here in the last minute and 30 seconds of the game. 16s trying to make something happen. Metviv putting on the pressure. 16s retreating back, sending it around. Metviv will follow it into the corner. Centers it out to Richard. Richard passing to Dietz, far side, back to Metviv. Metviv sends it back to Holler. Richard there to help out. To Lynch. Back to Dietz. Ooh, nice pass over to Metviv. Didn't quite connect well with it. 49 seconds to play. 16s clear the zone. Trying for a breakaway. Dietz was able to foil that though. 16s send it back in. Schmidt passes up to Richard. 16s getting a stick on it. Holler is going to push it into the zone. 30 seconds left. Holler stays with it behind the net. Lynch and Holler. Metviv. Held on the ice. Several players right in front of the penalty box. 5 seconds left. And that's the game. 18's come away with it 4-2. Boys don't have any other games until they get to Anaheim. They've got a pretty good lineup in Anaheim. I believe they play the Kings, the Ducks, and the Coyotes, I think, while they're on their trip. So we'll see you down there. Look forward to some really good hockey, and have a great rest of your weekend, everybody.